watching. So this is my first review of 2018, and I'm super excited to say that it is the Hennessey Exorcist. Now, if you guys don't know what the Exorcist is, be sure to click the link in my description below. It will take you to Hennessey's page. They are a tuner located in Sealy, Texas, and this is probably one of their greatest works in my opinion. So be sure to click that link. Be sure to check them out if you guys have not heard of Hennessey. But for those of you who do know, so this is basically the Camaro Z01, which has 650 horsepower turned up to 11. So this puts out right at 1,000 horsepower. And I think there's a video that Hennessey posted that shows that it puts 959 to just those two rear wheels. And I'm so speechless because I get to drive this thing right now. Big thank you to David Simpson, who allowed me to drive and film this car. Thank you so much for letting me take this thing out for a spin for you guys. So it is in this really cool black color. It looks really good with the red accents. And so if I come up here to the window, you guys can see Hennessey sticker all along there. Looks really, really cool. I really like that. And of course on the hood, you guys are gonna have your Z01 badge located right there, with all of this beautiful carbon fiber work that looks so good. If you guys can get a good look at that. So definitely really cool to look at. Now the front of this thing is incredible. I mean, it's just the meanest looking car that you'll probably ever see coming up in your rear view mirror. I mean, it looks like it'll probably eat small children. It's so ridiculous. I mean, I never realized how much, openings there are in here. I don't know if a lot of this is, especially this part, I'm not sure if this is really stock from the normal Camaro Z01. Honestly, I have not reviewed a normal Camaro Z01, so this whole thing is just a big experience for me. But you do have intakes right over here. You guys can see that. You do have your Pro Charger, and of course coming up here you have all this airflow. You even have the famous flow tie, which means they hollowed this out to get a little bit more airflow going through there. And yeah, it just looks so good. It's ridiculous. It's just wild. And then over here on the wheels, guys, this does have the Hennessey wheels. So you do have the lighter wheels on here, just black gloss wheels, the standard Camaro Z01 brakes. Now, the owner of this car did upgrade the tires to be able to handle all that power going to the wheels. So you do have Nittos all around. You have 285/30s in the front. If we come back here to the back, you're gonna have 315/35 Nittos down here at the back. These are basically drag radials. I mean, you can see right here how much or how little tread wear you have on these things. I mean, they're crazy. I do want to apologize about all the shadows, guys. It's later during the day and the sun really isn't working with me, but you do have your Exorcist Decal right up here, which looks really good running along the side of this car. One thing that has impressed me, I'm surprised how many people know what this car is. I've gotten lots of thumbs up, is that the Exorcist? And I've really only had this thing for about an hour. Of course, you have your rear wing, which is going to be standard on the Camaro Z01, your quad exhaust, and then your Hennessey badge right in the back. You do have quad tip exhaust, and I'll go ahead and show you guys what this beast sounds like. You guys can hear, this thing sounds wicked. It is wild how loud this thing is. So to get into the car, you guys, this is going to be your standard Chevy key, Chevy emblem on the back, lock, unlock, your remote start, and then your trunk, and then your panic button. So we're gonna go ahead and hop on in. So you do have keyless entry, so you can use the buttons on the door to get in and out, or once again you can use the key. So if you tap that, that'll unlock it. Now the interior of this is going to be standard Camaro Z01, so there's not really going to be much changed about the inside of the car. You do have these nice Recaros that look really good. Red seat belts are always a big plus. Of course, with your contrast red stitching, it looks really good. So coming along to the door, guys, you have a ton of Alcantara lined all up here with the red stitching. Looks really good. Alcantara down here where you rest your hand. And then of course the grab handle right here is going to be lined in Alcantara with your window controls, Bose sound system. You've got this neat light that lights up right at night. You have your Camaro emblem, your kick plate right there at the bottom, Z01 branded mats, aluminum kick pedals, full Alcantara steering wheel. All right, so we will go ahead and hop in. All right, you guys, so once we're on the inside of the car, put the key anywhere you'd like. And then of course, all you have to do is put your foot on the brake. Sorry about the sun, by the way. Put your foot in the brake, and you're gonna press this button right here to start. Insane startup. Sounds so good. All right, so I'm not gonna go over the entire interior in specific. You know, once again, this is a ZL1, but I wanna mainly focus this review on what's specific to the Hennessey vehicle. So, really on the inside, that's not gonna mean a lot. What that is going to mean is looking right up here to this badge. Here's the coolest part about this car. This is serial number 2. So what that means is basically John Hennessey built a car for himself, and then he probably built this car. So this is serial number 2 of the Hennessey Exorcist lineup, and it is just awesome. Just the fact that you have that is just one of the coolest things in the world. If this car isn't special already, the fact that you have serial number 2 is just beyond me. It's incredible. But to give you a quick look at the interior, guys, it looks really good. You know, typical Camaro, you can't really see super well out of it, but these Recaro seats are incredible. With this red contrast stitching, you've got your Alcantara lines all through the middle. And yeah, now I'm gonna move on to what everyone really wants to see. That's gonna be under the engine and how it drives. So let's go ahead and check out what's underneath the engine, guys. All right, guys, so coming underneath the hood, once again, this makes 1,000 horsepower tuned by Hennessey, located in Sealy, Texas, guys. And right under here, you can see the beast that powers this. What a motor. All right, guys, so now it's time to see how this thing drives. All right, you guys, so here we are behind the wheel of the Hennessey Exorcist. My heart is racing right now because this is easily the highest horsepower car I've ever driven. So I've already warmed the tires up. I'm gonna do an acceleration one. I got a long straight right here in Mexico City. And let's do it, guys. Just pray I do not crash. Here we go. I'm not gonna use launch control or anything because I'm on a slightly gravelly road and it's about 40 degrees out here, so circumstances aren't that great. But let's go ahead and give it some acceleration. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm speechless. Wow. Wow. Okay, so obviously this is the 10-speed automatic. Now, according to Hennessey, they do a little bit of tuning to the automatic. So the Exorcist package costs about $55,000. Now, if you have a stick shift. If you have an auto, it's about $99.50. So you pay about almost an extra 10 grand to have the automatic tuned, because they do slight bit of tuning to the transmission. So I don't know if it's this good from the factory. I've never driven the stock Camaro ZL1, but let me downshift for you guys. So 5, 4, 3. But here's just normal shifts. Ready? It's really, really quick. Now, I'd say it's probably point something of a second behind, like, let's say real dual clutches like a Porsche PDK, but this is perfect. This is the way I actually wish the Mustang automatic. I just drove the 2018 Mustang not too long ago, which had a version of this 10-speed, because this 10-speed is co-developed with Chevy and Ford. So definitely in this application, it's fantastic. As far as the power, it feels like a freight train. Actually, it feels kind of like when you're on a roller coaster and they have those launches, but it feels like that all the time. It's pretty insane. And the sound, that sound is ridiculous. It sounds like it's just right behind my head, and you can hear all the air being gulped into this motor. I don't know if you guys can hear this. That psst. I'm pretty sure it's the Pro Charger, and it's just gulping down so much air. This is like a dream come true. Now, of course, being a ZL1, this does have the magnetic shocks and all that good stuff. So it still handles really well. So I've got a corner right here. I'm not gonna give it any throttle at all. I don't wanna fly off the road, but you know, this thing just sticks, especially with these upgraded tires. This thing really, bridge. My gosh. This is absolutely insane. Now, I know the car, a lot of people compare this to, I'm gonna put this in just normal mode so you guys can hear me talk. A lot of people compare this to the Dodge Demon, which makes sense. Hennessey released this right before the Dodge Demon and was claiming big numbers and, you know, bring it on Demon. So of course people are gonna compare this to the Demon. Now, the Demon is a fantastic car. It's a bargain of a car at 86 grand, whereas this is easily over $120,000. That may sound insane, but what you're getting in this is no different than any other Hennessey product. This is meant to be an ultimate experience vehicle. People that buy these cars and that get these packages don't do it just because they want good drag numbers. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people do, but you get this because you want to be different, you want to be unique, and you just want a lot of power. I'm surprised at how relaxed and how sedate you can make this. It's just an overall wildly exhilarating experience, and I have never driven something that has made my heart race so much. I mean, the only other way to get this kind of experience is to go on the bad side of town and, you know, speak to some dude in an alley. I mean, it's that entertaining, and it's that just heart accelerating. It's insane. Looks like I'm in some traffic right now, but looks like that's gonna do it for the video. I know I haven't seen a lot of reviews out there on the Exorcist, but I hope you guys enjoyed this view. If you did, be sure to give me a like. If you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. You can click below, or you can click up here to the left. And if you guys want to see some more of my other videos, some more of my other reviews, be sure to click up to the right. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Y'all take care.